Hello there and welcome to taking a look at the classics, and as you can see today we've got the final 2013 video. This time of course is on the Golden Dragon and the Temple of Light. So of course both of these sets included the highly anticipated Golden Ninja, so I think that is probably a good place to start. So of course this is Lloyd Garmadon. Now this was the only version of Lloyd that was actually released in the 2013 sets. Obviously, as we all know, if you wanted to get his main actual kimono suit, what you had to get was the character encyclopedia. So I'll link a review of that in the comment below. My review of that was kind of what's kicked off my channel. So that figure is pretty special to me. But yeah, obviously that was the only way you could get Lloyd's actual suit here, because in the sets, both sets came with the Golden Ninja. So I guess we should take a look at both of them in depth, because yeah, there's no set with this one in. Obviously in the Golden Dragon he came with the Dragon Sword of Fire. In the Temple of Light he didn't have any weapon. Then we can see their faces there. As you can see, this one just had the regular Lloyd face, that one had a specialised golden face. And you can see the torso detailings. And then on the back, there we can see all of the detailing. This one has a second face, this one does not. And taking all that off, there we can see their back printing, which is very nice for both of them. So these were both great figures, and of course both of them highly sought after, and this one definitely the rarer of the two, which is ironic because you'd expect the Golden Ninja to be the rarest version of Lloyd you could get, but it's actually not. It was the regular Season 2 Lloyd suit. So yeah, that is the Golden Ninja. Obviously he also came in the Temple of Light, so we're not going to look at him twice. But yeah, the other figures that came in the Golden Dragon were these two Stone Warriors. We had a Stone Scout and a Stone Warrior. Now the Scout also came in the Temple of Light, so we're not going to look at that twice either. But there we can see the printing. Taking the weapon off there, you can see his torso print. And then if we take the helmet off, we can see the face there. The helmet, of course, using those new pieces. And then on the back, there we can see the back printing. And then the back of him. So yeah, that was it for the minifigures in Lloyd's Golden Dragon. None of them exclusive, which is a shame, but it was the cheapest way to get the Golden Ninja, so I guess that kind of bumped up the value of that one a bit. Now, these two figures aren't exclusive to the Temple of Light either, as they were actually available in 2012. The only thing that was different about them is that Garmadon had the Helmet of Shadows with an extra thing put on the front to make it like a Stone Warrior helmet. But yeah, we can see it's four-armed Garmadon, and then the 2012 Sensei Wu. He did come with this weapon, and if we take Wu's beard off, we'll be able to see his face and torso print. Not that it is anything new, as you can see. And then Garmadon's torso print, and their faces there, and then their back. And then the final minifigure in the Temple of Light was a regular Stone Swordsman, so again, nothing exclusive, which is quite a shame considering it was the biggest set of the wave that they didn't put anything exclusive or special into it. But yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, there you can see him and his back print. So yeah, that is it for the minifigures. Nothing really too special going on with them. The instructions for the Golden Dragon are here, as you can see, Golden Ninja included. And yeah, then we got the win. And there are, I don't think, any advertisements in this one. No, there aren't. So that's a shame. But in the Temple of Light, this is the first book. The second book doesn't have any advertisements in it. But there we can see that. And we've just got all of this stuff here, like so. And then the advertisement for all of the sets, which you've now seen all of those. And of course, I'll link reviews to my old videos in the comment as well, so you can watch them twice if you want to. And the Golden Dragon did include this little thing that you could use for the Stone Warriors. So you could place your Stone Scout in there, and then you would just catapult him off, like so. And it did also come with a weapon stand, and as you can see, it came with a hammer, a spear, and a little bit of TNT. So yeah, that was a pretty cool little terrain piece that you could use to attack the golden dragon with. And speaking of the golden dragon, there it is, as you can see. It was kind of the last classic style Ninjago dragon that we got. Obviously it uses the same head as Rocky, just in gold. And as you can see, you can fire off a green bolt of energy, like so. You can just put that back in there. The legs, as you can see, are on ratchet joints, so there's quite a bit of articulation in those, which is very good. And you can see the feet there, how they're attached. And you can see the body, of course. And then the tail is on ball joints, so lots of articulation with that. And you've got those bits at the end of the tail, like so. And of course they did make a legacy set of this in 2019, which was a lot smaller. So this was much bigger than the that version. And as you can see, we have got space to put the golden ninja right there, as you can see. And you can see the wings, use the classic style, but instead of the same pieces that we used in 2011 and 2012, they've now used these new sword pieces. So you could open the wings up, and you could move them like so, and you could also flap up and down. You could fold them back up like so, and it did have those claws as well. And then the wings were also the same on this side, so yeah, you could do a lot with those, which was pretty good. So yeah, that's really all there was to the golden dragon. It's not a big set, it was just a dragon that is gold and for Lloyd. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Not the best Ninjago dragon from the first few years, but it was still pretty good. Then as for the Temple of Light, as you can see, first things first, the main attraction, we've got the golden mech. So you can see the other golden ninja sat in there. You can see we've got a lot of articulation of the arms, and you can see those stickers on there. And you could move those a long way. There's a lot of articulation there in both arms, as you can see. And then this one, you can see you could put a sword inside there. So there is the sword that you could hold. Doesn't matter which arm you put it in, you would still kind of hold it in the same way, like so. And you can see you can bring this hat all the way down, like so. And you can see the control in there for Lloyd. You can take him out and put someone else in if you want to. But yeah, they also made a legacy version of the golden mech, but I didn't get that one. And then coming down, you can see the legs here. They've got a slight bend in them, so yeah. Feet do have a bit of articulation, but not too much. They can move side to side and forwards and backwards. And then the legs are on ratchet joints as well, so you can get some running poses like so. Then there we can see the back of the mech. I wasn't a big fan of this mech, but it's decent, and I mean it is a nice addition to get to the Temple of Light, but yeah, it's not one of my favourites. But yeah, that's it for the golden mech. And of course, what you could do with it is stand it in the middle of the temple like so, and you could just kind of reenact the scene from season 2 where the mech kind of came out the ground, and you could then fly away from the temple. And the temple itself, of course, this is the main attraction to the set. We've got the fire in the middle there. You can see those stickers in the back there with all the writing on, and the portraits of the first Ninjutsu master, I believe. You can see we've got some ladders there, but there is no wall over here, and that's because there is a special feature with this that you'll see in a bit. And then we can see the printed windows. We've got a weapon rack, some lights there. These railings all the way around, railings up there. And then of course we've got the 4 elemental blades. This set did include all 4 of them, so they weren't exclusive. But none of the other ninja came in this set, so they were all exclusive to the sets that they came in. Which is actually pretty ironic that the Golden Ninja was in more sets than the ninja themselves. And we can see on this side we've got the same windows and the same plant piece there. And then up on the roof you can see we've got those golden dragons, we've got the flags, and yeah, the roof was the same on both sides there. So of course there was a feature with this, and you'll see in the back here we've got this little thing that you can pull. So when you pull on that, So when you pull on that, as you can see, the trapdoor opens up and Stone Warrior falls down and they can't get the weapons. And then of course you just push it to put it all back in. But yeah, you can see it also has a spike there as well, so you can get double trouble. You can attack someone who is trying to hit the bell over there. And yeah, that's really it for the Temple of Light, except for the one last feature, which is that you could open the whole thing up to get a bigger display area. And then of course you could just fold out the two sides like so. And now, as you can see, the ladders do actually lead somewhere. They lead straight up to here so that you can get to the weapons. And yeah, that just gives more space to display things in the Temple of Light, as you can see over here as well. And then looking at it from the back, as you can see, we've got the windows there as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for these two sets. The Temple of Light was of course the biggest of the 2013 wave, which still wasn't that big compared to some of the other sets we'd got, so obviously this was a pretty small wave. Definitely the smallest so far, I believe. I'm not sure if there's been a wave that was smaller than this other than summer 2014, but that was still part of Rebooted, so I guess not. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about these two sets. They were of course released in 2013, and yeah, they're not the best, but the Temple of Light is still pretty good. It's a pretty good display piece. It's accurate to the outside of the temple in the show, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, and I will see you again very soon when we will be starting the 2014 wave, Rebooted.